Greetings, soul beings and divine beings. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you guys for being here. Happy December 2024. I'm still like, as always, as each year goes by and as I get older, whatever, I'm like, oh my gosh, the years are constantly going by so fast. Anyway, guys, glad to be back giving you guys your monthly divine messages. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Scorpio Collective. Scorpio, before I get into your reading, I do want to stress and emphasize that this is a time where divine source and is really encouraging us, especially those of us who are on our healing journey and who are spiritual practitioners, mystic healers, light workers, shamans, spiritual consultants in the spiritual community who is actually doing the work to help the collective consciousness. It's very imperative that we use the rest of December to go within, be still, rest as much as we possibly can. I know it is holiday season, but to really carve out time and be intentional about resting, reevaluating, reassessing, fasting. You know, fasting could be fasting from certain foods, drinks, drugs, sex, alcohol, people, places, and things. It's different for everybody. It's, you know, I'm reading for a collective. But you'll know what unhealthy habits and or patterns that you have in your life that need to be toned down or maybe just removed altogether. This also is Mercury retrograde, which also emphasizes a time of kind of just being still, not making any major moves, but kind of just going within, reevaluating and reassessing your life, your habits, your mindset. Also, if you have certain routines and rituals that you already have incorporated in your life, they could be needing to be looked at again, reevaluated for maybe improvement or somehow maybe tweaked in some ways. This is all because we are 2025 is upon us, and because we are the light workers, the spiritual practitioners, the mystic healers, the shamans, we do the work. 2025, have already channeled, is going to be very busy, very active, a lot of movement. Is going to be high energy, very intense energy. There are going to be a lot of new changes, new opportunities, new things happening to us within our personal lives, but also around us, outside of us. There's going to be a lot going on around us, outside of us, which is even more high energy and intense. And we need to be properly armed and prepared to deal with those things that are going on around us. Prepared mind, body, soul, and spirit to face some of the things that are coming up in 2025, and just be in a more solid place energetically in order to take on some of the things that are going to be, that we're going to either witness or be involved in 2025. Okay. So with that being said, Scorpio, let me get your first oracle message. If you're still here, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button, please, and thank you. Please share and subscribe, as it also continues to help my channel continue to grow, which I am most grateful for. Thank you guys so much. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the first oracle message for Scorpio Collective, December 2024? Please and thank you. And I'm sorry, guys. I thought in the beginning that I said this December message was going to be for Scorpio Collective. I thought I said that, but if I didn't, it's for Scorpio. Sacrifice, reclaim. Okay. It says your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. Okay, so this is even more reason why Divine Spirit is asking you guys to step back and to go within and claim back your power, take back your power, take back your life force, your divine life force energy from people, places, and things where may have been a bit, you've been sacrificing emotionally on an emotional level for a lot of different situations, and that's been pulling your power, taking your power away from you, Scorpio. Um, there It does require you to balance yourself. It does require you to regain that balance again. It could be balance that you need to regain through grounding yourself, centering yourself, maybe even through nature, but most definitely through using this time and the rest of November, the rest of December to kind of just be still, rest, sit back. As again, I know it's holiday season. It may be difficult for some of you guys, or it may, you may have family responsibilities regarding the holidays right now, but if you can carve out time, definitely be very intentional about doing so. And again, fasting will help as well. And speaking of self-care, let's get a self-care message for you guys from this deck. Holy Divine Spirit, what self-care message do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2024? Please and thank you. What is the self-care message for Scorpio Collective this December 2024? Thank you. You're saying not all of those. Okay. What is the self-care message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2024? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Scorpio Collective, Divine Spirit, thank you. Write a gratitude list. So Divine Spirit is saying that will definitely add to your self-care rituals and or practices. It'll definitely be like the cherry on top if you already have your self-care rituals. Adding to that would be a gratitude list as well. That's something that Divine Spirit is saying some of you guys would definitely benefit from. And it's also card 55. 55 could be relevant to you guys, which reduces to number 10. So 10 could be relevant, which also reduces to number 1. And number 1 could be relevant for you guys as well. It says, ultimately, the only thing that we can fully control is our thoughts. To call in good vibes, write a list of things that you are grateful for. It can be for any given day or just a general list of good stuff in life. Reflect on past difficult situations to uncover the lessons that were hidden in them. Feel gratitude for how everything has evolved to land you where you are now. Practicing gratitude allows us to shift back to the present moment and recognize how divinely orchestrated life truly is. Holding on to resistance and expectations keep us attached to our suffering. When we take time to consistently and authentically express our appreciation for others, we receive gratitude in return. This process creates a beautiful cycle of positivity that propels us forward and into a more positive and stable experience of life. I love that message. I also kind of feel like that message was kind of geared towards me as well. So definitely writing a gratitude list helps. And I know I have like a little book. I have a lot of cute journal kind of books that I need to really be utilizing a whole heck of a lot more than I do. But I definitely have like a gratitude book that I have, which is beautiful. And The times when I write in those is typically for me, I write them like the night, before I go to bed. But you can write your gratitude list any time of the freaking day. But my point is, when I have written a gratitude list, I actually really do immediately it's like my energy just instantly shifts from probably from a shitty mood to just immediately goes into a very positive, light feeling the moment I start to write a gratitude list. All right, with that said, let's check in with Divine Archangel Michael, our divine warrior and protector of the archangels. Holy Divine Archangel Michael, what message do you have for Scorpio Collective December 2024? Please and thank you. What do you have to say? Bam. That was quick. Thank you. Okay, we have here, you got 2 messages from him. Everybody else got 1, but you got 2 so far. Yeah, we have card number 29, which reduces to number 11, which reduces to number 2. So 29, 11, and 2 could be relevant to some of you guys. It says, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So Archangel Michael is also letting you guys know that, first of all, your spirit team is always around you. No matter how alone that you may feel at times in the physical, in the spiritual realm, you're never really alone. You may not be able to see your spirit team and spirit guides the way you're looking at me right now, moving my hands, but our spirit team and guides and divine source are always with us wherever we are in the world. We're never truly alone. He's wanting to remind you guys as well that he's always around. And that a lot of times when we are going on a certain path, sometimes it does require a bumpy start, because sometimes you have to shift certain things and certain, our certain lives and certain areas in our lives have to shift, sometimes even without notice, which causes somewhat of a bumpy start to a certain path that we have to take. And sometimes it just comes along with that. And it does not mean that maybe some of the obstacles or upheavals that come our way, those are not always signs that we are on the wrong path. So in case you guys were wondering, no, you're not on the wrong path. And then we have card number 17, which reduces to 8. So 17 or 8 can be relevant. It says, it's time to play. You're working too hard, Scorpio, and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. I can't think of the other sign that got the same card about it's time to play. And I don't know, it might have been Gemini. I'm not sure, but either way. And just so you know, even when we take time out to fast, reset, reevaluate, chill, go within, it does not mean that we can't have some type of joyous moment or have some type of playtime. Everything in this lifetime and in this walk really is about healthy balance. So even with you guys choosing to do so, if you do choose to do any of those things the rest of this month, you still can carve out time as well to have fun and to enjoy yourself. So let's get a sacred destiny message for you guys. Holy Divine Spirit, what sacred destiny oracle message do you have for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2024? Please and thank you. I like the way that came out. It just rolled out so smoothly. Yeah, we got taking risks, honey. Taking risks. Taking chances and taking risks. So let's see exactly what this message is. And just the FYI, guys, these messages are also just preparing you for the next month as well as we go into 2025. I might have already said that, sorry. But let's see what taking risk says. Okay, taking risk. All right, so Scorpio, it says, when this card is drawn, it is time to step beyond your normal everyday life. Take some risks. Face your fears. Do things in a new and even unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than the voices and opinions of others. Rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in a massive way later. Boom. Ain't that the truth? I like that. I like that message for you guys. And shoot, that goes for everybody. Don't care what your sign is, that goes for everybody. Um, so Scorpio, wow, yours is probably one of the most straightforward signs I've gotten so far. I think I just did, was it? It was Aries, yeah. Aries was very straightforward as well. I mean, everybody's sign or reading so far for December has been straightforward. It's just, I feel like you guys have been just really flowing a lot more easily in terms of what I'm getting, what I'm channeling here. Let's get a tarot message for you guys for December 2024, Scorpio, just to get the strongest energy for you guys this month. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the strongest energy for Scorpio Collective, December 2024? Please and thank you. What is the strongest energy for Scorpio Collective, December 2024, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay. That makes sense. We got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I'm sorry. The Eight of Wands in reverse came out in reverse. It looks upright, of course, from your angle, from where you guys are looking, but it came out in reverse. So what that means basically is it talks about slowing down your movement. Okay. It talks about kind of just slowing down or just kind of taking a bit of a pause, not taking any particular action right now. Using the rest of this month to kind of just not take any big action or risk this month, especially considering we're currently in Mercury retrograde. Okay. So this slowing down in terms of maybe even traveling or making certain things happen or taking some type of big action towards something, needs to be slowed down this month in order for you guys to, again, go within, use the rest of this month and time as we prepare for 2025 to prepare your mind, body, souls, and spirit for the next year coming up. This is going to be preparation for us as a collective and for you, Scorpio, to get in a more, I want to say, intense habit of certain rituals and routines and practices that you have that may need to be improved or that need to be upgraded or that need to be done more consistently. Because as I said, and I told everybody else, we're going into a heavier, higher, what's the other reference or other phrase I wanted to use for 2025? I can't think of it right now. Dog it. Anyway, 2025 is going to be very high energy. Yes. So right now we need to slow it down. And it's funny because when I've left off on, because when I did a couple of other signs and I leave off with a tarot message at the end of the reading, quite a few signs so far for December 2024 have also gotten tarot messages in reverse, because this is a time where we need to be kind of, as much as we can. I know it's holiday season, but as much as we can, we need to really be intentional about shutting out the rest of the world right now and kind of just focusing on ourselves, on our self-care, on any things that we need to fast, any things that we need to reassess and review and reevaluate. So yes, All right. So Scorpio, these are your messages I'm getting for December 2024. I hope that they resonated and that you found them helpful. I'll be back again soon. I was away for a little bit, just a little minute here because I had to reset and get myself together and rest, which I'm still doing. But I'll be back again in the next maybe day or two, or maybe by the end of this week, at the latest. But until then, as always, Scorpio, be well, be at peace, and be empowered. Ashe.